Yeah, welcome back, guys. So today let's work on the look development for the skin. So I will just let's maximize this view. Put this way. So I like to make only the head visible, so only the body visible. So I'm going to select every other thing. Yeah, work on the app. Okay. Let me just put this up instead. Okay. So I'm going to select all of this. Let me just name this to something. Right, so I would just select all of these and hide them. So we really want to see the body. So right click and hold. Let's give it a new material, Arnold standard surface. And put this here. Okay. So now I'm going to name this to AI body. Alright, so now that we have this in here, we're going to go to window, go to rendering, and then bring out the hyper shade. Bring out the hyper shade. Let's just put this around here for now. So the hyper shade is just all over the place. We need to make some more space in here. So just way too large. I'm going to close this, bring this down. Let's just try to optimize our space properly. So then AI body, this is the AI body. So I'll just right click and hold and click on graph network. So that should dock this in here. Maybe to squash this or something. Okay. So now that we have this in here now, I'll need to bring in my materials in here, like external textures in here. So let's just find them. So the exported textures, so SP textures. So what's gonna work for with the body right now? So let's look for the body texture. What did I even name that as? Yeah, I found it. So I named this visual body. So let's select the body map. We don't need metallic. We need the normal map. We need the roughness map. We don't need the scatter map. We don't need the scatter map. So I'll just click and drag this into the node editor and minimize this for now. Okay, so in here, so let's just arrange things properly. So this is our roughness map. I put this here. This is the base map. This is base color map. This is our normal map. So let's just drag this. Let's drag this in here like so. Really need some space, so let's get this in here like so. So select all. The first thing I would like to get right is the roughness for this. Let's get the roughness map correctly. So I would select the roughness map. Then in this place to the select the roughness map. So in here, just select this roughness map in here. So this should be on raw. Let's put that on raw. Then I need to put in alpha is luminance in here. Okay. I don't think I need to invert the, let's open this color balance. I don't think I need to invert, I don't think I need to invert this though. I'm not sure I need to invert this. But just to be on the safe side, I'd like to bring in an AI color correct node in here. So I'll just drag this out like so. So spacebar AI color correct. So since this is a black and white mask, so the out alpha will go to input. Am I doing this correctly? Sorry, out color should go to input. Then the out alpha should go to specular roughness, like so. Then let me just hit 1 in here, 2, 3, yes, should be fine. So selecting this color, AI color correct now, we have an option in here to kind of invert this. Then we can also play with some of these settings in here, kind of get something a bit better. So let's go out of this render region and then let's do a quick render for this. Let's see what we have. Let's click on isolate. This is the roughness map we are getting. This is our roughness map in here. I think our roughness map is working correctly, I guess. But let's get the, so I'll select the body now. So we can go to the body for this. So we can go to the material for this. So AI body, I would like to use a, on the color, let's use a dark material in here. This is a dark material. With this dark material, we can easily figure out if the roughness is working correctly or not. So with this, we can easily figure out if the roughness is working correctly. So let's use skin for this. So the IOR will be like something for skin. So let's use something for skin in here. So if I should isolate this now, clicking on the isolate tool, isolate selected. Let's get a better view in here. I think I need to invert this material. I think I need to invert. Close this. I think I will need to invert this roughness map. So let's just click on invert in here with the color correction being selected, color correction node being selected, then click on invert. And let's see what we have in here. So go back in there, let's select the AI body standard surface node. Okay, this is what we are. Let's select this AI color correct node again. Let's select and let's see what we have in here. I think we need to make some adjustments in here. So let's start with the multiply. So bright exposure. Let's take down the gamma for this. So I like to have something, yes, something like this. So the whiter part will have more reflectivity to it compared to the let me take it back. So select this again. But the idea in here is that wherever is white, you would have more reflection in there. So wherever it's kind of almost black or gray, you have a more rougher value in this. That's like the idea for this right now. So selecting the body again from the Arnold render view. I think this should be. This is better. I think I will prefer this instead. So let's just turn this off. Let's see how this looks generally. Yeah, that's fine. So now the next thing we're going to do is to go back in here. Let's stop this for now. So go back in here and let's bring in the normal map detail instead. Let's see the normal map detail in there. So to do that, let's create an AI normal map. So in here, the out color will go to input and the out value will go to normal camera. But making sure that the normal map itself is on raw. And I don't think you need to turn on alpha luminance for this. That won't be necessary. So let's fire up the render again and let's see what we have. So it's converting one texture to TX map, so that's fine. Let's just give it a moment. So now we can see most of the details coming out of this now. So let's just do a render region for this. Let's just give this a moment to kind of load up. Should be getting some skin pulls. You can actually see some skin pulls happening in there now. Some skin pulls happening in there now, as it should, which is precisely what we want. Okay, that's working correctly, so that'll be fine. So let's stop this render for now. Let's go back in here. Then let's plug our out color to the subsurface. Let me just select this instead. Drag this here. So we need, let me just create some more space in here. So subsurface scattering. So we need to kind of plug, let's get this all the way up. So we need to plug our color map to the subsurface color in here. But before we do that, let's change this to random walk. And let's set the color the way it should be. So the radius should be, the scale should be 0.01, so that will be like real world scale. Since we use real world values for sculpting this character, so we need to use real world value for the scale also. So to make this work correctly, then let's change the radius color. So sRGB. So the color value I'm going to be using would be our red channel should be on 1. Green channel should be 0. Should be 0.35. Then this blue channel should be 0.200. Okay. Then let me just push this to the side. Then we need to plug the, let me get some space in here. We need to plug the out color to subsurface color in here. So once we have that plugged in now, I think for this, we don't need to do anything for this ST based color map. sRGB will work just fine for this. So sRGB will work just fine. Except maybe let's plug this to a color correct node instead. Let's bring in an AI color correct node. So out color would go to inputs, then out color would go to subsurface color in here. So if peradventure we want to kind of tune the color tone a bit more, we can easily do that. So let's do a quick save. Let's minimize this, turn off this. So I think I need to get a closer view in here now. Let's get more of a closer view like so. Then let's fire up our render. Let's see what we have. So let's give this a moment to kind of calculate those textures before bringing it in. Okay. This seems to be working correctly. Let's just do for just the head only. We just turn this off and just draw this out again. Yeah, something like this should be fine. Then I think I'll just give this I think I'll just give this a moment to kind of run through. So for the most part, everything is working correctly as it should. I don't think I'll need to make any corrections to adjusting the color tone. Adjusting the color tone for the character. I think everything, this looks actually fine. Yeah, this will definitely work. Yeah, this will work just fine. This will work just fine. This will work just fine. So now we have successfully set up this map. Successfully set up the skin shader. So the next one we're going to do is to let's stop this render. Let's work on the eye. Let's work on the eye shader. Let's work on the eye shader. So minimize this. So let's start with the inner eyes. So let's hide the outer eye for now. I'll just start with the inner eye. So let's zoom this in a bit more. So in here, let's give this a new material, a new AI standard material. So I'm going to rename this to AI inner eye. Okay. I'll drag this up. I'll drag the weight all the way up. Random walk. The same value of 0.1. Radius also. It's on sRGB already. 0.350. 0.200. Okay. That should be fine. So this is not going to take so much time. Let's put this to skin. It shouldn't take too much time. I don't think we will need to plug in a roughness map for this. We'll just make this a bit rough. Somewhere around here should be fine. So the main thing we need now is just our subsurface color, which is going to be our base color. So let's close this. So back to the hyper shade. So let's go to the inner eye, right click on old graph network. Yeah, we also need the normal map too. Very important. So The inner eyes, let's look for the inner eyes in here. So we need the inner eyes base color and we need the normal map. We don't necessarily need the roughness map, so don't need the roughness map. So let's think we would let us drag and drop this in here. So we're going to select this. This is our base color. Select this to drag this in here. So I'm sure you already guessed what I'm going to do here, obviously. So I'm still going to be using an AI color correct node in here also. So AI color correct. So I'll just hit 1, 2, 3, should 1, 2, 3, 4. So out color to inputs, then out color to subsurface color. Okay. Then let's plug in a normal map. So select this. Let's make sure this is on raw. Select this and push this back some more. So AI normal map. Out color to inputs, out value to normal camera. So the reason I'm going to do here is that in this AI normal map, I'll just crank up the strength of this intensity to a value of, let's say 3. Let's say 3 instead. So that'll be like pretty much it. That's like pretty much it. So let's crank up let's just do a quick save. Let's crank up the render settings for this. So let's render this out. So I'm just going to render, let's render out the entire thing first. Just converting the textures now. So let's just give this a moment to kind of render out. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This would work just fine. So now we can let's just render. I think I need to get a close-up shot from one of the eyes. So let's just get a close-up shot from one of the eye. So this is an interesting eye. So let's just get this working on just this piece alone. So I actually want to see how the normal map is affecting this. That's why I'm kind of zooming into the eye itself. So because I need to see how this is being affected by the normal map. How this is affected by the normal map. So for the most part, this is working correctly as it should. So let's turn on the outer eye for this. So right off the bat, we should have this in here. Nothing is visible anymore, but that's fine. Let's just stop the render for now. Then we need to give this a new Arnold standard surface material. This is just going to be a normal regular glass material. So I'm just going to rename this to outer eyes, AI outer eyes. Alright, so drag this up. So I'm just going to be using a preset in here. No need to do much, so just use a preset in here. So glass material replace. Oh crap! No mistake. Glass material. Just click on replace in here. So but we still need to do one more thing in here. So we need to go to select the mesh. Let's go to Arnold. Under the eye shade, let's go to Arnold. Turn off opaque. So you can actually see through this glass. So we should turn this off and render this out completely. You can see now we can actually see through this glass. Set I'll just need to let's make this a bit rough because it's just too reflective. So let's make this slightly rough. So let's just drop this in here. 0.1. Yeah, something 0.1. 0.1 seems just fine for this. 0.13 rather, so that should be fine. Yeah, this will work just fine. So offset that up. This is precisely what we want. Then now we can go on to set up the other parts of the model. So I think let's I think I'm going to arrange this my outliner the way I want to kind of get them rendered out. So shirt and trouser I'll just drag up here instead. You will have the button. Oh yeah. I think the eyeglass. Let's do the eyeglass. Even the eyeglass, I think I can just use a normal regular material, plastic material instead. I can just use default materials in here. So let's just do for the eyeglass. But I'd like to do something in here. So I would like to face mode. Double click on this face. I would like to extract them. So extract faces. So I want to have them as a separate piece. So then I'll select this. Let me make sure I'm on object mode instead. I'll select this and select this, and I'll just combine them, make them one single shape. Delete by type history. This is down here. So let me just drag this in here like so. Select this, delete by type history. So I'll just name this to lens, then body. Probably name this to glass body. Yeah, something like that should be fine. So the glass body, I'm just going to give this a new Arnold standard surface material. I just name this to AI glass. Let me name this to eyeglass instead. Eyeglass body. So nothing too fancy. I'm not going to use a preset in here. Plastic preset in here. So I have to plastic. So replace. It's very black glasses in here. Let's just give this black tone to this. So let's give this black material in here. What is this? Why am I getting why is this adding I just the normal plastic material, adding subsurface to it. I don't want subsurface. I just want a normal regular thin plastic. Yes, better. Thin plastic should be fine. So thin plastic instead. The materials are just weird. I think I'll just prefer to use a normal regular basic material instead, without any weirdness to it. It's a normal regular material, then I'll just change this to a dark shaded material, dark material. IOR should be for plastic. Roughness, I think the default should be fine. I think this particular value should work just fine. Don't need anything extra fancy. Except, okay, no, this should be just fine. I don't need anything extra fancy, so this should work just fine. So let's just select this inner lens. I'll give this a new material, AI standard surface material. I'll just name this to eyeglass lens instead. Let's be more precise. Okay, so now let's just use a glass material for this, and let's make sure it's opaque. So let's turn on opaque for this. Do a quick save. Let's zoom out a bit, and let's fire up our render. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Except I need to make the glass body a bit rougher. Maybe instead I can just for this glass body, I can just drag in my, for the roughness I can use a fine node. What is a fine node? I can just drop in. Cannot drop in the roughness map we created for. Great. Let's drop in roughness map we created inside of Substance Painter for it. How come I can't find? Yes, okay. So eyeglass roughness. Let's drop this in here. So this should be on raw. Let's put that on raw. Then alpha is luminance. Turn on alpha is luminance in here. Yeah, this should work. This would work just fine. Okay. Except if I don't want the glass body just too dark. Let's lighten this up a bit more. Yeah, this should be fine. I don't want it to be completely black. Completely full black is just a bit weird. Yeah, something like this will work just fine. So let's just do a quick save. So yeah, we're done with that. So now let's stop this render. Let's isolate. Let's go to the shirts instead. Let's bring out the shirts. This shirt in here. And the belts. So we're gonna take care of the shirt and the belts with the buttons all at once. Let's tackle this all at once. Okay, so now I'm going to temporarily hide the body for now. I don't see the body. I just want to see the shirt in here. So let's zoom in. Let's do a quick save. Then I'll select the shirts. It's just the same repetitive process though. AI standard surface, and I'll just rename this to AI shirts. AI shirts. Okay. But I'm going to be using the hyper shading here, so let's go to the hyper shade and let's look for the AI shirts. AI shirts graph network. Drag this out. Where is the shirt? What did I name this shirt as? Okay, yeah, English shirt. So we need the base color, we need the normal map, we need the roughness map. So let's drag and drop this in here. So this is what is this? This is the rough. Let's put the roughness around here. Then we have the base color. Let's drag the base color all the way here. This is normal map. So what I want to plug all of this up ASAP. So let's start with the. I don't think we need to do so much correction in here. So come in here. Alpha is luminance. So raw rather than alpha is luminance in here. I'm not quite sure about this white though. I don't know why it's on full white. Invert this. Shouldn't be on full white. Should it? Let's hit on full white. But let's see what happens when it's on full white. So select this. Yes. So AI color correct. Okay, no. Select this first. Put this on raw. So AI normal map. Let's just plug this up. Okay. So I'm not going to be using a value of 1 point. I think 1 should be just fine. Let's just leave it at default. So let's plug this in now. So out alpha to specular roughness. So this is just a black and white material. So let's fire up our render. Let's see what we have when we render this out. I'm kind of curious about the roughness map though. Curious about the roughness map. because I don't want anything that will be reflective. Okay, this seems to be just fine. I guess so. Let's I do like an isolate for this. Just like an isolate for this. Then let's see our roughness map. Let's invert this. Let's turn this off. Let's see what that gives us. Okay, now that's too reflective. Turn off the let's turn off that invert. So this should be fine the way it is. So we're going to be using this the same way for the other parts of the model of the mesh. So let's just plug our out color to base color. Yeah, we're still rendering on the background, so you should be seeing some colors in there now. Nah, this is just too dull. Color is looking quite dull. Nah, just too dull, too dull. So we need to let's stop this for now. I need to plug in an AI color correct node in here in between. So AI color correct. Because I like to have so the out color should go to the input. Out color should go to base color. Select this. I would like to so let's turn on isolate for now. Select this. Let the AI color correct node fire up the render again. Now why are we not seeing anything? That is strange. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think we don't need let's just turn this off. No, let's leave it on instead. The only problem now is that if I try to adjust, let me get this out of the way first. Then put this around here. If I select this now, it just make this thing disappear. Oh, finally showing now. This is what I was looking for, finally showing. So now I think what we need is we need more saturation for this. So that's too much. Let's try 1.5. Let's see how this looks on it. I'm not sure if I'm liking that though. Definitely not. Yeah, this is a good way of kind of changing the color of the shirt though. So let's knock this back to 0. More saturation, I guess. Let's see what that gives us. Not really see that much happening though. If I take this down, gets dulled out completely. Yeah, let's just leave it up instead. See, we can just work with this. Let's turn off isolate for now. I'm not sure, maybe exposure. I'm not sure exposure will do much though. Exposure. But that kind of brightens things up a bit more, which is kind of a bit better. And I think I'll just work with this. This should be just fine. I can work with this. So let's just save this. Then hit stop on this. Let's go back in here. Let's go to the buttons now. And let's drop a new material in there. AI standard surface material. Yeah, I like to use the one I made inside of Substance Painter. So let me just name this to AI buttons. Okay. Yes, so let's go back to the hyper shade, AI buttons, graph network. So the same repetitive process. This is the button in here. We need the normal map, the color map, the roughness map. What else do we need? Yeah, I think this will be pretty much everything. It's pretty much everything. So let us drag and drop this in here. Select this, the closer view in there. Roughness map should be where it is. Normal map, put this here. Color map, let's get this in here. So let's just plug the color map where it should be, out color to base color. Select the roughness map, put this on raw. Alpha is luminance, out alpha to specular roughness. Okay, yeah, AI normal map. AI normal map. So out color to input, then out value to normal camera. Select this map, should be on raw. Yeah, that should be fine. I think that's all set up. Yeah, everything set up correctly. So let's go to the next piece. So I'll do the belt. I like to render this all at once. So for the belt material, this belt material, new material, Arnold standard surface. So AI belt. Just a repetitive process. But let me just show you guys. Because if you want to fast forward the recording, you can. We are most majorly done with everything. Just apply these materials, and then we are good to go. Then okay, let's go back to the hyper shade. So AI belt, graph network. Zoom out a bit more. So this is the belt, color, normal, roughness. Yep, this is everything we need. Oh yeah. We need met. Oh crap. Now there is. Yes, is there? I think there's going to be an issue now. There's going to be an issue in here. Yeah, not really. I think this will work. Let's see. But let's see. If it doesn't work, then we'll just fix it up. So let's grab the metallic material also. Then drag and drop this in here. Because the reason why I'm trying to figure out if there's going to be an issue is because this leather is not this leather is not a metal material, but the buckle itself, this buckle piece is a metal material. The buckle piece is a metal material, so just trying to figure out how, if I need to kind of separate that out and texture them out separately. But we'll see. So that would be the safest way to do it, though. That would actually be the safest way to do it. That would be the safest way to do it. Yes, that would be the safest way to do it. Let's just should we play safe? Now let's just carry on. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we have the metallic material. Let's drag this here. Then we have the normal map. Let's put the normal map here. We have the roughness map. You have the base. You have the base color. So let us get the base color in there where it should be. So out color to base. Roughness. Let's change this up. Raw. Alpha is luminance. Alpha is luminance. Have I done that already? Yes. Raw alpha is luminance. Yes. Then out alpha to specular roughness. So select this raw. Alpha is luminance, and out alpha should be on out alpha metalness. Then let's bring in our AI normal map. Plug this to out color, plug this in here as it should. Select this, make sure it's on raw. And let's fire up our render. Let's see what we have. Just do a quick save. Let's render this out. Let's see what we have. Just gonna convert in the textures now. Okay. Okay. Did it actually work correctly as it should? I guess it did. Did it? No, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Not entirely sure anymore. I need to separate this. I need to separate this. So let's stop this render. I need to separate this. So I'll double click on the belt. Face mode, double click on the belt. Then I'm going to right click on node and let's do extract faces. Hit by type history. This will be the metal piece. So metal buckle. So this will be metal buckle, and this will be the leather belts. Alright, so let's give this leather belt a different material. So I'm going to give it a different material in here. So leather. Let me isolate that. So what name this to AI leather belts instead. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat the same process again. I'll just repeat the same process. So I think, oh, they're actually in the same place. So where is the, I think we can actually work with this like so. Where is the, this is the AI belt. Then we have the leather belts. So these two together, I'll just push this to the side. Let me put this here instead. So I don't need to kind of drag this in again. I'll just kind of reconnect them to their appropriate channel. I'll just connect them to the appropriate channel. But I'll like to do a few corrections in there. So let me push this to the side a bit. Push these two to the side a bit more. So what I'm going to do here is that the out color should still go to normal camera. Then the roughness out alpha should still go to the specular roughness. Just plugging it in the same channel. The only thing I'm going to change, or the only thing I'm going to modify is this my base color. So before plugging it in, I'm going to create an AI color correct node in here. So AI color correct. So the out color for this would first go, the out color for the base color in here, base color node would first go to the color correct node. Imagine this disconnected. Nah, it's not connected. So let's do this again. Okay, it's connected now. Alright, so then then I'm going to connect the out color to the base color for this. In this one I'm doing this is because I want to kind of change, I would like to change the saturation of this leather belt. It's looking too dull. It looks quite dull. So with the color correct selected, let's start by increasing the exposure for it. So you can see how the belt now is not getting more exposure in there. So multiply is just making it a bit darker. So I don't want that. So let's add some more saturation to it. Something like that should be fine. Gamma is on 1. Let's increase the gamma for this. Whoa, that's a lot. So let me drag this down to 1.2. Let's see what 1.2 gives us. Let's just bring out our render region. Just make sure we're rendering this out properly. So the render region for this should be on the belt itself. Then I think I'll just keep contrast. What does this contrast do? It's on 1.18, 0.18. Right, let's increase. Let's see what that gives us. Not much. Let's increase the exposure a bit more. too much. Take this down. I think from a distance it should work fine. Let's increase the contrast a bit more. Let's see what happens when we increase it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Let's just increase it a tiny bit. Whoa, seriously. So I'll just put this back to 1. 1 is just fine. I think this, yes, this gamma correction, I need to change this up. Let's put this to 0. Let's just put 1.1 instead. Yes, fine, that will be just fine. That will work just fine. So that will work just fine. So now I've kind of set those two up properly as it should. So I'll click on stop for this. Let's do it. Turn this off. So now we can bring in the, let's bring in the cavalry. we're not actually doing that, I'm just joking. So let's bring in the trousers for this. So bringing in the trousers for this, we can give this a new material. Okay. Arnold standard surface. Okay. AI trouser. Okay. Let's do a quick save for this. We are pretty much almost done. Just 2 more pieces. Oh, wristwatch. Wait. That's fine. Let's just carry on with this. Okay. 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 Let's bring this out. So trousers. Let's look for the trouser in here. There you are. So select all of this apart from the metallic material though. So roughness, base color, normal map, and the roughness map. So let us drag and drop this in here. This is the roughness map. Put this here. Should be on top like so. Drag this out. Okay. Let's just start by plugging the out alpha to base color as it should be. Raw alpha is luminance. Out alpha to specular roughness. Let's bring in the AI normal map. Okay, out color to input, out value to normal. Make sure this is on raw. Yeah, that should work that should be just fine. So instead of spending another extra time here doing some rendering again, let's just carry on. I think I'll do the wristwatch last. Do the wristwatch last since the shoes is closer. So let's just get the shoe material in there. New material, Arnold standard surface. Alright, so understand that surface. Okay, yes. AI shoe, back to the hyper shade. AI shoe, AI shoe, AI shoe, graph network. Right, so the next thing is just to plug in the bring in the materials in here. So shoe, 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 shoe. So color, normal map, roughness. Same repetition. This is the normal map. Normal map here. Base color up here. Yeah. Okay. Right. So probably I think maybe I'm going to stop this. How far?